Have you ever wanted to have those recipes that are mouth-watering, the type of recipes that everyone talks about? Whether it's a flat grill, whether it's a smoker, whether it's a pellet grill, well, I could give you those tips and even more. Join me. This is Better Grill with Salt. Alright guys, so what you want to do is you want to peel off the membrane in the back. It's that silver stuff behind the bones and the ribs. It's important to peel that back because you're not going to get all that delicious smoke flavor penetrating through the ribs if it's on there. You can't get your rub through as well. So you want to use black pepper, kosher salt, and some brown sugar. This is a simple rub. You see that I use the helicopter technique, right? Boom, 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 boom. I throw it on my ribs, meat side first always, okay? And I don't put a lot because I'm not trying to make a crazy rub here. We're gonna make a simple rub. Black pepper, salt. Important to use kosher salt so you have those big granules, right? We just want to season it. Get it everywhere. Make sure that the salt's penetrating through the meat. You want a lot of salt. Okay? The salt's going to give it the bark, right? Same with the brown sugar. Salt and the brown sugar combined will give you the bark that you're looking for. I don't put a ton of brown sugar in this rub. This is a simple rub, so I'm not putting a ton of brown sugar. You can see I just put brown sugar in all the same areas. And I don't heavily season, right? I don't heavily season. I want to keep it simple. And the way to do ribs is low and slow. So that's why we're not using a lot of rub. And then I put paprika, and then that's your final result. A little bit of paprika, brown sugar, kosher salt, and black pepper. Then I take it out to the Traeger or your smoker. Always put the bones down, okay? Meat side up. Put it at 180. And now I go to my St. Louis ribs. Same thing with the St. Louis. You want to peel off that membrane. It's that nasty membrane. Okay, if you're having trouble with it, stick a knife or something in the backside and help yourself peel it up. I use a paper towel because that's how you hold the membrane. Then I'm going to put mustard. What the mustard does is it penetrates into the ribs, and I do it on both sides. Okay, both sides need to have that nice yellow mustard on it. Okay, just use a simple mustard, and the reason we're doing that is because we're tenderizing the meat. What the mustard does is it traps in all the flavor. Okay, so you're not going to taste the mustard, but you are going to taste the rub that you put on because it's going to go and penetrate the meat once we wrap it in foil. I'll get into that once we get there. So more kosher salt, bam, right there. Put in that kosher salt all over it, giving it that nice flavor. Nice big granules, okay? Kosher is really good. You can use a pink Himalayan salt as well, but I like kosher. It's nice big flakes. Himalayan salt also has those nice big flakes as well. I just like the flavor of the kosher and the way that the bark comes out. There comes my helicopter again. Wah, 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 wah. I put it all over the ribs, right? Pepper. These are simple rubs, okay? We're not getting crazy. You don't need to go crazy when you're doing rubs, right? And the main thing is you don't want to pat in your rub or rub it all over your meat. That's not going to penetrate into the meat, okay? What you want to do is you want to just lightly put everything on top of it and let it soak in by itself. Once we wrap it in foil, it's gonna get its bark. I'm telling you, you're gonna see it. It's gonna get its bark from the smoke, and then the foil is gonna just make the meat super tender where it just falls off the bone. Put it back in, 180 to 200, smoke it for 3 hours. There's your result. Boom! Look at those ribs, right? Now, what I did there is I took it back, I rewrapped it, right, after the 3 hours, put it in foil, and then this is what you get right here. Nice, tender, fall off the bone, baby back ribs. Look at that. Look at the bark. Perfect. The ribs are juicy, they're moist, and there you go. If you guys enjoyed it, subscribe, hit the like button. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show. Hit that bell notification so you guys know when other shows are coming on. Catch you next time. Better Grill with Saul.